Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It is I, your Birdman. Yes, Birdman Johnson himself, I know. Please try to contain yourselves, viewers. And as you can see, we are playing Dwarf Fortress. We are here in the Hive, in Verstomb. There is a siege. I don't care about that right now. We got other things to talk about for the moment. Let's see. Children are playing under the garbage crusher. That's happening. Let's zip down to... what do we need to look at first? Let's zip down to the magma forge, where we are busily melting all the various things. Let's see. All the various things that we've taken off the captives, and just a bunch of extra equipment we don't need anymore. We're going to trade out a lot of our iron and bronze gear for steel, now that we can do that. Let's see, going down here. Oh, speaking of the prisoners, the kill room is finished. We have all the traps in place. It's ready for testing. We'll do that as soon as we're done with the siege. And just to remind everyone, we are getting close, I think, to the end of this experiment. But our objective is to get to 200 dwarves. We're currently at 172. To get the monarch to move in here if we can. And ultimately, to kill, maim, and destroy our way across the continent to right here, the Dark Goblin Pits of Scorpion Spray. Once we've laid that to waste, we'll call it good. Oh, and off camera we raised maggot scorpions. There was nothing to report, really. We can look at the report. We can look at the mission report real quick. They went out. They attacked. We killed the goblins. This takes a while. And then we came back. Spoils were a toy axe, a copper breastplate, and a bone crown. Apparently that's all that was left by the time we were done with them. So, let's trigger danger. Let's see. They're already bringing more guys than they did last time. So we're going to pull everyone inside. And we'll see what ends up on the map. They're shooting at something. Is there, like, a bird? Magma crabs. There's a stork nearby. Okay. Yes, they're probably shooting at that stork. Where is it? Yeah, the stork's up above them. Fine, if they want to waste their bolts shooting at the stork, that would be great. Okay, and the first of them are wandering into the cage traps. Okay, this is already a bigger group. That last group must have been a scouting party. Oh, there is absolutely no need to announce your job cancellations right now, dwarves. Thank you. So this must be the actual attacking force. Like, hey, I wonder where the scouts went. Oh no, cages! Quick, forward, they can't catch all of us. Oh, is this going to be it? No, there are more of them. Once they stop entering the map, we'll send the militia out. Once we're sure they're done. Nope, more coming. We really don't need all this right now. I mean, it's fine, I guess. The more beak dogs we can put in that cage to test the kill room, the better. Where did these guys even come from? Does the direction they enter the map from actually make a difference? Because if we go in here, and we look to the northwest, all that's up there is the Goblin Fort of Malign Seduced, which we can't interact with. There are approximately 10 of them there. This is already more goblins than that. Unless, of course, they're coming from over here or something, and they went up and around. I guess they could be from Cruel Stole. There's nothing up here. I don't know. I just don't know. But in any case... Nope, see, every time I think they're done, more of them show up. So I guess we'll just let it run. We'll just let this happen. We will, however, if I can remember what I'm doing, we will have the militia assemble here. There we go. We'll just have them start getting ready. Okay, now are we all on the map? Of course, by the time the militia gets gathered, they're all going to be in our cages anyway. Might have to fight a handful of trolls. But like, our dwarves are tough. We probably could have taken these goblins right out of the gate. But I would rather have them as captives for the kill room. That's what we call dwarven diplomacy. Siege is going to break before we have a chance to get out there, isn't it? Okay. I think they are actually done entering the map. Let's see how we're doing. Let's move everybody up here so I can get a better idea of how many we have. We're just going to go for it. Oh, siege is broken. Okay, go, go, go! Go now! Set the kill tangle! Go, go, go! Before they leave! They're gonna get out of here before we have a chance to kill them. Which is fine, you know? I can live with this. I can live with this outcome. Militia's on the move, but they're not going fast enough. We're not going to catch any of these goblins. Still nursing that cough, but it is getting better. Only 2 of them left. And there they go. Okay. Alright, everybody back to work. Okay, great. Now we have more of those to deal with. Alright, so this. We're going to make absolutely sure, I'm pretty sure I already linked this, but we're just going to check real quick. Excuse me. Oh, right, it's not on the list because it's already linked. Okay, let's lock these doors. And pull this lever. Also, I fixed the maggot milking thing. Looks like we have to have them in a cage right next to the milking station. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work, but that is what worked. Also, I did have to clear a few beehives out of the basement. Apparently we had too many. We had too many beehives, and it was impacting our ability to actually produce honey. So I have removed enough of those that we should be okay now. Okay, is anybody going to pull that lever? I don't see anybody doing it. Let's have them do that. Oh, no, somebody's doing it. Where are you? Pull the lever. Why don't I see it? There it is. It's Aban Colanam the poet. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Stasost, our goblin, is now a proper citizen of the fort, so I made him a tavern keeper. He will keep our taverns. Okay, here goes Aban the poet. To pull the lever, release the beak dogs into the kill room. We'll see if this works. They should fan out. And they have. I need to make sure there's not pet passable. Okay, they are filling out into the kill room. The kill room is killing. Oh, apparently the other cage was linked. I forgot I did that. So, our other random captive animals are being killed by the weapon traps. Can't quite tell what's happening. Is everything... Everything is pretty... Oh, that one's not wounded at all. Little hesitant to send the militia in there. I'll tell you what. Let's unlock these and make them passable and see if we can get the beak dogs to move in that direction. They are bleeding out. Oh, hey, don't go in there right now. You idiot. Okay, I think this is working. I think this is working. Now, the only thing is, I'm not sure how well the traps reset themselves. So if we just leave that for a while, everything should die, right? Let's see, here's Oots the beak dog, who is very badly wounded. Okay, that's what we like to see. Here's Gozru the beak dog, who is not wounded at all. So at some point we'll probably need to send in... Oh, he's on the move. He's been hit by the traps. At some point we might need to send in the militia just to clean up. And hope they don't get caught in their own traps. Yep, okay. Not dead yet, but getting there. That's right, keep moving on diagonals. Yeah! Okay. Are they all dead? They're all dead. Alright, that worked. Okay. Let's rebuild the cage there. Go ahead and do that. Alright, that worked. We got a lot of things that need to be melted. As you can see, I have 4 perpetual tasks queued up for that. We are manufacturing some new steel gear, because when I ordered our iron and bronze gear melted, that included some gear that was being worn by people. You know what? Go ahead and butcher those carcasses, man. Beak dogs are food. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Probably moving them all out here. Actually, they're probably moving them all in here. Into our actual corpse pile. We're still doing great on food, but you know what? We could be doing more greaterer. Oops. Cancel. Lavish meal. Lavish meal. Lavish meal. Was not paying attention to what I was doing. There we go. Also do the plants, please. Yeah, I haven't checked the kitchen for a while. Yep, everything's fine. We no longer need to import food. We just don't. They are bringing them in here. What is that? Is that a hungry head? You gonna butcher that? You gonna butcher the hungry head? Does that seem tasty to you? I would like it if some of our guests were not goblins, but so far we're just attracting a lot of friendly goblins to the fort, which makes me very nervous. Let's see, how are we coming on those breastplates? Not quite done yet. But let's have a look at the equipment page here. Everybody's equipped in the Roads of Growth. That's what we like to see. Everybody's good in the Squash Chambers. Okay, we need some gauntlets and shields. Do we need any more gauntlets and shields? High boots. Oh, yep, we need some more gauntlets and shields. Alright. Let's start with that then. How much steel do we have left? Oh, just the 1 unit. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. So we're going to order some more charcoal made, because we do still need that to make steel. I think. I don't know. We're going to do it anyway. All they've done is bring us more stuff that we have to deal with now. Oh good, the bees are okay. You know, let me bring up Dwarf Therapist real quick and just make sure we've got enough beekeepers. I would not be surprised to learn we don't have enough beekeepers. Alright, that was successful. Let's raid this one, Ghoul Bridges. And we will send the Squash Chambers, the Wild Chambers, and the Fatal Seals. Go do it. Just a raid. Sorry, who became a Chief Medical Dwarf? Doran. Okay, so our doctor, maybe I already knew this, our big doctor is in a militia squad. That's probably fine. Look at that, the children are out from under the crusher. For the time being. What are you carrying, children? Toys. You're carrying various toys. You know, I didn't put the toys in the smashing pile. I have no idea why they keep taking their toys over there. Maybe it's just because there are a whole bunch of, like, discarded weapons and armor over there, and so the kids like playing make-believe with the copper swords we took from the goblins. That sounds plausible. What are all these? Are any of these usable bones? Teeth, huh? Hungry head teeth. Hungry heads are full of teeth, apparently. Tooth. Yeah, go ahead and do that, I guess. Turn on job cancellations again, just so I can see what's happening. Okay, the children are parading back out to the crushing pile to do what? What are you doing? You're picking up equipment. What equipment? What equipment are they picking up? Okay, they're all stopping under the crusher again. Oh, are the kids just picking up clothes? That seems to be what's happening. I think the kids are just looting clothes out of the crush pile. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I did unforbid a whole bunch of clothes that we took off the goblins. Okay, what are you doing now? You're playing. You're just playing now. Cool, cool. That's a dumb spot to do it, but okay. Why are all the animals panicking? What do we got? Sparrowmen. It's alright, they're probably not going to bother us. But if we catch them, they will, of course, go in the kill room. Okay. That's installed, so let's pull this again. Okay. Let's... Do we have any more big dogs? Oh, yeah. The rest of the beak dogs, please. Okay. So, evidently, hungry head teeth don't count for nothing. We'll add this to the garbage pile. Hooves I have not been able to make work, so we're going to get rid of them. Honeybee remains? What do you mean the bees are dying? Alright. Is the militia, like, dispatched yet? No, we're waiting on the chief medical dwarf and a spear dwarf. We're waiting on an axe dwarf and another axe dwarf. And we're waiting on a recruit and a marks dwarf. Okay. Well, as long as they're I see part of the problem. Udib over here is carrying a lead cage. A lead cage on maneuvers. Thought that was a good idea, huh? A little coffee, a little dwarf fortress. Does not get better than this, my friends. We'll just take a quick peruse down here. There are things that we can be doing. Let's see. Don't cut up the good stuff. Probably just 2 workshops assigned to this will get the job done. We don't have a ton of gems. How we doing down here, boys? Not as far along as I would like. What's the problem? It's a long walk, I think, is the main problem. It is actually the furthest possible walk from the surface. Needs 3 steel bars. Alrighty then. We're gonna turn off job cancellations. Ooh! Caravan has arrived. Okay, folks. We're gonna pause there. I will take care of the caravan and rejoin you in a moment, because you don't need to watch me tab through the trade goods. Alright, so I've got Fast Dwarf turned on to make this go faster. I just wanted you folks to see this. Our dwarves moving things from the fort to the trade depot, from the fort to the dump pile, and from the dump pile to the trade depot. Look at them go! Hundreds of items. I unforbade many, many pieces of garbage to make this happen. It looks like we're actually winding down, though. Let's have a look. Scrolling, scrolling. Oh, hang on. Went past it. Okay, I think I see 1 or 2 more things coming. Okay. We done here? I think we done. Okay. Okay, well, we'll turn Fast Dwarf back off. That's a thing I do for convenience when we're not actively recording, just so that things don't take so long. Okay, I guess I'll give him a few ticks. Oh, I did unfortunately unforbid all the body parts that are in the pile, so we'll need to redump those later, but that's fine. That's fine. Limmel, the manager, who is currently drinking. Just forgot her name for a minute there. I think that's a chick. No job. There you go. Traded depot. Get on up there, Limmel. The main reason I use Fast Dwarf off camera like that is because we have so many items I want to get rid of that I'm worried that if we do it at normal speed, the merchants will leave before we have a chance. And this is much easier and more profitable than other options. Plus, I just think it's funny to force them to take all of our ruined socks. Alright. All of it. Okay, so we got 176,000 dwarf bucks to work with here. All we're interested in... Coke. Actually, we do want platinum. You know what? We'll take all of these. We do need platinum, though, because remember our mayor has a platinum thing. Yes, good. Give us all of that. Okay. We don't need gems. We do need all the coal that they have. All the wood. Yes, please. More wood. Thank you. Did you think we were done with wood just because we have a magma forge? Absolutely not. Okay, good. They brought us enough wood. I realized it's actually been a long time since we've successfully traded with dwarven merchants. Like, it's been a couple of years in-game. I think our last couple of caravans were interrupted by goblins. Keep missing some. Okay, let's two-hand this. Okay, we don't need ropes. We don't need ropes. We don't need clothes. Ever again, really. We don't need booze. We don't need food. We do need steel. We'll get to that in a moment. We don't need bags. We don't need seeds. We don't need cloth, amazingly. Well, we're not really using it on account of we keep taking clothes from the goblins. It's been very efficient in that regard. There we go. Steel anvils. We need those. Feels a little weird skipping by the food, but we just don't need it. Backpacks, cheese. We're set for cheese. We can make dwarf cheese now. Here we go. Books. Take all the books that we can get. Doesn't really matter if they are books or quires or originals. Sure, take that, I guess. We'll see if anybody can use that for anything. Plectrum, right. Okay. Here we go, codices. Yes, these are just untitled texts, so go ahead and take them. Anything on the sheets? No. Okay, now steel. The weapons we can leave as is. Good, good. Good, sure, we'll take the bolts. Great, okay. And trade. And leave now. Oh, look at that. We accumulated some more trade goods while that was happening. Okay. Steel. Alright, now then. Unforbid those. Melt, 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 melt. Oh, we got a ton of steel breastplates. How do we have dwarves that still need breastplates? Okay. Steel high boots, that's all fine. Steel gauntlets, that's all fine. Can we unforbid these? Nope. Okay. Melt that. Steel Greaveses. Go ahead and melt that. Melt that. Actually, so then. I don't know why those are red. I looked up how to read the colors and I already forgot, so we're just not going to worry about that. Bucklers, those can get melted. As for weapons, let's actually look at our crossbows real quick, because we got a ton of crossbows here. And the material the crossbows are made of doesn't actually matter all that much. So let's go ahead and melt our, I don't know, our copper crossbows? I don't know, man. I'm just trying to... It's not going to reduce the number of weapons. It doesn't matter. I'm overthinking this. Body parts. We need to re-dump some body parts. This is gonna take a minute. So, what are you guys doing after this? Oh boy. Oh, except I think I want that wool. I'm really not sure. Okay, we want the bone. We definitely want the bone. Okay, these are apparently useless. Skulls should be good. Skulls and bones, that should all be fine. Can't use named body parts, mostly. We can use that. Can't use mangled body parts, as far as I'm aware. Okay, there's not as much here as I was thinking there would be. Okay, there we go. Dump that rotten stray ram nervous tissue while we're at it, and then we'll go down to corpses and see what we got in there. Yep. Bunch of these. These all need to go away. I think most of these are already in the dump pile. They haven't been removed yet. I have no idea where that Forgotten Beast carcass ended up, and I don't care at this point. Just make it all go away, please. Okay, we did that. Now, while that was going on, our raiders came back, so let's have a look at what happened in Ghoul Bridges. They went out. They went in undetected. They stole treasure and livestock. Okay, that was easy. Bag, robe, loincloth, nothing really fantastic. Oh look, we got another beak dog. And a spiked iron ball. That's not bad. That's really not bad. I wish that we could load anvils into the stonefall traps. Go all Looney Tunes on the goblins? That would be hilarious. Just hysterical to line a corridor with anvil traps. Oh man, can you imagine? You're gonna have to, because we can't do that. Is all the militia back? They are. Okay, well then. You know what that means. It's time to pillage. And we will go with the crystalline swamps, the bristles of crystal, the bristles of crystals, and the glorious tomes. Go get them, boys. Of course, now we got a bucket brigade, all that stuff out of the trade depot into... Well, we didn't end up with a lot of stuff. We didn't take a lot of stuff from them. The point was to use them to get rid of things that we didn't want. Can I make honey yet? No. Very well. Milk animals, make cheese, shear animals, spin thread. Do those things. Do them. We also have some bone crafts that we can make. We can make some totems. We can probably turn on job cancellations again. And while we're doing this, we need to go down here and tell these to, first of all, make coke, also to make pig iron, and to make steel. Do all those things. Okay. Amazingly, I didn't cough the entire time I wasn't recording. I waited to do that until I rejoined y'all. Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to tell me you're out of smoky quartz. Just stop embellishing things. Just stop. What are you doing? You're storing an item in a stockpile. Are you supposed to be going out on a raid, my friend? Crystalline Swamp's supposed to be out there. Bristles of Crystal are going. Glorious Tomes are going. Why are the Crystalline Swamps not going? I guess because they're busy. They're probably busy storing things in stockpiles, and they'll go after they're done with that. Okay, never mind. Go ahead and just turn off job cancellations again, because it's going to be a minute before we have some steel. Alright, something else we can be doing. We need to move some more captives into the kill room. I see we're still waiting on a few. I'd like to get some goblins in there. Now the question is, which Gabos? Oh, we have captured the Lord Consort. So we're going to hold him for ransom. Let's just try, like, the first 10 goblins. I don't know if these are freshly captured ones that haven't been disarmed yet, or what. But we'll go ahead and just start shoving them in the cage. We'll do a quick disarm to double check. Although, if we release them into the room full of weapon traps, it shouldn't matter, I'm thinking. Where are you going, Logan? You're eating a prepared elk bird gizzard roast. An exceptional prepared elk bird gizzard roast. The ingredients are exceptional minced elk bird tallow, superiorly minced prepared elk bird lung, exceptionally minced prepared elk bird lung, and exceptionally minced prepared elk bird gizzard. This is terrible. Tallow, lung, gizzard. It's pemmican. They just made pemmican out of a lot of an elk bird. Not really a fan of pemmican, but on the other hand, it's not something you're supposed to just eat. It's a survival food. Go ahead and butcher some of these ewes. Do we have any rams that need to go? No, that's fine. Oh, let's check our rabbits. Nope, that's all fine. How are the ravens doing? That's a lot of hatchlings. Buzzard. We're doing fine. I'm allowing the dwarves to harvest the eggs for the time being to give them a chance to grow up. Don't really know what we're going to do with them still. There we go, now they're getting underway. Yeah, they were just busy hauling when I gave the order. Alright, looks like the squad returned, and it looks like we have some migrants. So we'll see what that brings us up to. Let's look at the mission report. They went out and attacked, as you might expect. They clashed with 4 goblins and slew them. And a troll. Smashed some feet, killed some dudes, looted the joint. A rope, a bag, and a large serrated copper disc. That's what we like to see. Okay, let's have a look at the target here. Still approximately 50 of them. So the next thing is going to be... We'll pillage again. We'll pillage again. We won't commit to raising the place quite yet. But we will give our dwarves time to get back into the fort. I'm actually squatting on the floor in front of the desk right now, because my back was tired of sitting in that chair. Okay, we do need to kill this and this. I'm also having them forge 100 lead goblets. Those will be for export to the elves, which hopefully we'll see in the spring. Oh, we need empty cages, huh? Oh, of course we need cages. All of our, what the... Stuff it. There we go. So a lot of our cages are in use right now. A lot of our cages are in use. We are still working on getting everyone moved into the new cage here. Oh, we should link that. There we go. You know how you can get some empty cages, right? Take the prisoners out of the cages they're in and put them in the communal cages. That's my advice. Why is everyone panicked? Overcome by terror? What terror? Is it the Sparrowmen? Are the Sparrowmen frightening you? Oh, I see. We can't even... Okay, we can't even move them because we don't have cages. Alright, well, fine then. Let's make some copper cages. Make 50 copper cages. We always need more cages. There we go. We're getting the trade goods rooms filled up nice again. What happened to you? What happened to you? Oh, the animals are fighting with the sparrowmen. Why? Okay, this is what happened to one of the beak dogs we had in our room. Let's just have a look real quick. The dog went after the hungry head, and the dog was winning. However... Oh. No, pardon me. Oh, yes. Okay, so it was attacking the hungry head, and then it stumbled into one of our spike traps. And, that was pretty much... stumbled into a trap full of morning stars and hammers. Here's a stork fighting with it. Stabbed by more things. There's a scimitar, artery open, motor nerve severed, tendon torn. Yeah, this was pretty terrible. Passes out from exhaustion, and then just quietly expired on the floor, I guess. But what happened to Aerith? I have no idea. Interesting. Well, I'm sure it's fine. You know, we have a hospital. You can just go there. It's free. Pardon me. Our doctors don't get paid. Nobody gets paid here. Oh, animal's grown to become a stray dog. It's been a while since that happened. Of course, most of our puppies were killed recently. Let's see. Crystalline swamps are still coming back. Bristles of crystal are back. Glorious tomes are back. Okay, so we can go ahead and dispatch the next round. Sign squads. It'll be the squash chambers, the wild chambers, and the fatal seals. There we go. We'll just rotate those two lists. Wear them down a little bit, and then once we get them pretty low, we'll torch the joint. Maybe later on we'll try to claim one of their sites as our own. That could be interesting. Somebody dropped a book on the floor. Library's hopping. Not a lot going on in the taverns, but I think that's because everybody's busy dragging items. Can we please find a better spot for the children? Do they need a playroom? Do I need to dig out a playroom for the children? I don't really want to. We're gradually getting everyone equipped. The problem is we need more steel. We are getting there, though. We got so much stuff. We need... You know what? Copper craft. Make 100 copper crafts. There we go. Can we make... Let's see. Encrust with native copper. Stud with copper. There we go. Okay. We'll do some of that later. Okay, this is going to take a minute. Alright. It is time to use the kill room again. Let's lock the doors. Okay. In here we have some beak dogs and 10 goblins. I believe not one of these goblins has been disarmed. They have not been stripped. I watched our guys pull them out of the cage stockpile. So what we're going to do is just pull the lever. It shouldn't make a difference. Oh, look at that. Adil the Miner getting right on it. You know, Adil has pulled levers for us before. He's pulled this lever for us before, in fact. So we're going to get on that right away while we wait for our raiders to come back. And there we go. They are released. They are immediately cut to ribbons. They will try to escape and it will not work. Wow. This is working even better than the first time. This is great. I love this. Oh, look at that. The Squash Chambers returned. Okay, there are still defenders. We clashed with 4 goblins and slew them. There's a lot of smashing and tearing occurring. Okay, and we stole stuff. Is this it? Nope, that was the last spoils report. Where's the spoils report for this one? Unclear. But we did get them, so how are they doing now? Approximately 40. Okay, I think maybe we should just go ahead and torch the place now. Okay, who's still alive in there? Oh, we got a caged weasel. And some random giant crows. Also, we trapped like that entire tribe of sparrowmen somehow. Okay, we got 4 beak dogs that are still alive. The goblins are all dead. So we'll just kind of let them finish bleeding out on their own. One of them's down. I just don't know if it's safe to send the dwarves in there. Oh, there goes another one. Tried to take off. Okay, I think everyone's dead. Alright, this is working. This is working very well. Okay, gang. Build another cage. Or the same cage, I guess. We'll just keep doing this. We don't even need to disarm them now. We can just feed them to the kill room and let them take care of themselves. What are you doing? You're constructing the cage. Fantastic. There's an industrious dwarf for you. Just shift those mangled carcasses to the side. Just move them out of the way. Everybody's coming in here to clean trap. I did not know we had to clean the traps. Can the traps get jammed with gore? Is that a mechanic that's in the game? That's awesome. Ooh, everybody's coming in to help out. We're very interested in clearing out the kill room so we can use it again. I like that. I like you, dwarves. Okay. Let's see, do we have any beak dogs left? No, they're all ours. We do have some goblins. Let's try 20 goblins this time. Go for 20. Oh, the merchants have finally left. No, wait, come back. I have more garbage to give to you. Lead goblets are well underway. Well, as always, things are happening. They're just happening kind of slowly on account of how much we have going on here. Boy, we got a lot of seeds. I'm gonna try to trade some of those seeds to the elves, I think. I mean, here's our farm, and this is doing us. Like, we are set. We are so set. And even if they bring 1,000 goblins to lay siege to us and we have to hide underground forever, we're fine. We could hold out for years with the amount of food and drink we have. I think that checks out. I'm not actually sure how often they eat and drink. I think it's only like once a week. They only sleep about once a week. If even that. Look at that. Logum the Baron. Forging lead goblets. Forging lead goblets for us to send to the elves. He's a rusty biter. He hasn't bitten anyone in a while. A talented miscellaneous object user. Yes, a dabbling cheesemaker. Oh yeah, I never did check on our beekeepers. Beekeeping. We got plenty of beekeepers. So are they keeping the bees or what? Is anybody actually tending the bees? It's all ready to be split. As usual, there's some kind of work happening outside, so I'm sure some of that's going to make it into the recording. But perhaps it will be covered by the royalty-free music. Okay, is everybody back yet? We're looking pretty good. Alright. Let's roll again. Raid, details, raise, assign, roads of growth. We're going to go with our top 3 here. It's possibly dangerous, but we're going to do it. Now, as long as we don't get a siege while they're leaving. Oh, they're heading directly south to get out of here. That's interesting. Haven't seen them do that before. And some of them are going north. I assume we're doing some kind of pincer maneuver. Is anybody heading east in the direction of the enemy? Sure doesn't look like it. Interesting choices here. Okay. We need a link. That. What do we got in here? Just a couple goblins so far. But more will come. Here we go. We're releasing... Why did I do that? We are releasing Snowdub the Hammerman. We're going to come all the way from the basement to do this. Urbad the Presser, who is also carrying a baby and an extra cage. Sure, good on you, lady, I'm assuming. Yep. Rakust, pardon me, Rakust the Presser. We have pressers, and yet no can make honey. But can milk maggots. In fact, we should get some more maggots. Where are our critter traps? The ones we have left are down here. The gems aren't catching anything. Oh, we only have the one critter trap for that matter. Okay. I wish to build animal traps. Because I think we need some more purring maggots. That's what I think. Oh, we got rams. That's fine. Boy, it's taken the merchants a long time to get out of here. What? Did we give you a lot of stuff to pack up, huh? Why are you still injured, Aerith? What happened to you? Must have gotten hurt in a fight with some goblins earlier and just hasn't recovered yet. Oh, hey. Ravens. Ravens are growing up. Ravens are growing up. Cool. Think we'll probably butcher some of them, to be honest. Okay, well, we're getting there. I would like to resolve that before we close it for the day, but that might be something we open on next time, because we're getting close to the end here. Let's check one more time. Down here. Still just the 2. Oh, here comes the 3rd one. All right. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, how many ravens do we have now? Plenty. Okay. Alright, we'll let the rest of those hatchlings finish growing. And then I'll decide which ones we're keeping and which ones we're throwing away and which ones are going to be pets and so on and so forth. Egg. We don't have as many eggs as I was expecting. But a ton of raven eggs. Well, a ton. 36 is a lot of raven eggs to have at any one time, I think. Like, I don't think there's a raven farm. I don't think that's a thing. I doubt farming ravens would be very rewarding. Okay, the squash chambers are out. Roads of growth are almost there. Crystalline swamps are almost there. Okay, what is our last act before we close this session? Tavern's doing okay. Still don't think anyone's using the musical instruments. Hard to force them to do that. How are them lead goblets coming? 81. Doing okay on the copper crafts. Just about got our gear situated. Log stockpiles are nice and full. Burial chambers, haven't needed them recently. If no one's going to butcher those beaked dogs. Yeah, go ahead and just do that. And we don't have enough cages again. Go figure. What else is new? Why do we never have enough cages? Alright, listen, we're working on the cages, okay? We are working on the cages. Just do not show job cancellations. There. See? If we don't hear about it, everything's fine. Alright, that's enough. There's no point in wasting any more time. Hey folks, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel. And thanks to those of you who are watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel, because you count too. Every view counts. We'll be back here next week with some more Dwarf Fortress, and in the meantime, if you haven't checked out some of my other content, why not go ahead and do that? I got lots of horror stuff. That's the reason the channel exists. You could check that out. It's an option. But in any case, we'll be back here real soon. Remember, our objective is to raise the Dark Goblin Pits of Scorpion Spray. And there's a lot between us and them. We're gonna have to hit Boat Scalds as well. That could actually be kind of tough because that looks like a dwarven fortress that they've taken over. So that could be a bit of a fight. But we'll do it. We're gonna win. And after the goblins, it's the elves. Oh yes. Saber Shoved. We need to see what's going on in Saber Shoved at some point as well. Anyway, that's going to do it for this week. I will see you next week, and until then, Birdman out.